Okay, today I'm going to talk about content on your YouTube studio on your desktop. I'm in the dashboard right now, but you'll notice if you click here, this is a content section, which is basically your video manager that has all your stuff, all your videos that you've uploaded, shorts, and your landscape videos. But what I want to do is go to analytics. So you know you have a content here, but in analytics, what they've done is they've consolidated a whole bunch of stuff into content, and you're going to see it right here. All right, so this is your overview analytics page, but I want to go to this page here, content, and what I want to talk about today is not the first page, which is the landing page, which just gives you general information, but I want to talk about the video page. So we're going to go over the content section in analytics video page. So let's click on it. All right, so the first thing that you see here is the page. It says content. It's right underneath here. And then if you look, we clicked on the videos and it highlighted it. And so if you look at this right here, you're going to see how many views you have. And if you hover over it, sometimes it gives you a pop-up, but we're not getting that right now. And this is the number of views. That means people actually clicked on the video and watched it. Over here is impressions. What that means is that your thumbnail got onto their page somehow and they saw it. Doesn't mean that they clicked on it, but they did see your thumbnail. Now, what that means, if you look at these numbers, I'm almost at about 20% click-through rate based on this number of impressions or times people saw my thumbnails. But this only shows the thumbnails on YouTube. It doesn't show them on exterior sites. So you may be getting even more impressions. All right, this is your impression click-through rate. And what that means is that all of your videos added up together, you got about an 11.5% click-through rate. The average is anywhere from 2 to 10, so I'm just above the average right now. And then my duration of view, that's how long people watched it, was about 1 minute and 37 seconds. And a lot of my videos are really not that long. They're only a couple minutes long. So that's pretty understandable. I don't make like a lot of 10-minute videos like some people do. All right, now if you go over here, let me go ahead and back it out a little bit. You're going to see your day-to-day number of actual views. As you click through it, you can see the date changes, and it's showing you each different day and how many views you received. This is 28 days if you look up here. So I've got it set on 28 days. You can change it. I mean, I could go to 365 days, and then you get that kind of action. You could go lifetime. You could go the year 2022, or if you wanted to, you could go to 2021. And sometimes it's not showing you that because this wasn't working back then. So let's just go back to my 28 days. All right, now down here, you're going to notice there's these little boxes with numbers in it. That's how many videos you uploaded on that day. And as you go through, you can see the different videos. If you've got more than 3, you can come over to this little toolbar here and you can move and look at them all. Let me find one with a whole bunch. Here's 9. So let's see if I can get to the toolbar. Sometimes it won't let me get to it. There we go. And then you can look and see what videos you uploaded on that day. And then you can juxtapose that against how many views you got. I don't know if it's going to tell you anything or not. If you want to see more, you can click here. It's going to bring you to this page. And on this page here, you can see, again, your number of how many times people looked at the videos. See, basically the same thing. But down here, it shows you your views and your duration. It's not really telling you a lot more information. All right, now if we go down a little bit farther, we're going to look at key moments for audience retention. And what that means is that how many people that clicked on this video were still watching it after 30 seconds. And this one's like 83. This one's 83. Let's go ahead and click on this. You're going to notice it changes this little thumbnail here, and it shows you how many people that's 83%. So we're right here at 83%, right? And as I go on in this video, I can see when I start to lose them, all right? And this is a short video. It's only 1 minute 21 seconds. So right about here, I'm giving them the exit, my exit speech where I say, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos. And so you can see it declines right there. So these are videos that um, that had a good view. If you look at the box above it, it shows that it had a 1,166 views in the last 28 days. The average duration was 56 seconds. Average percentage views 72.2. And then you can go to analytics if you want to on the specific video. I could click there and it'll bring up the analytics on the video, and you can see how much money you made in the last month on it. Shows you how many, all that stuff. Gives you all the information. You get more detailed. Let's go back. Whoops. Now we got to go here again. And then down here, you're going to see videos that had, the lower range. You can see that kind of dropped off right about here. Is where I lost them. I had 81%, and then it went down, and then they didn't watch the rest of it. So they watched, about 40 seconds of it, and then they got out. Let's take a look at this one here. Let me get there. Here we go. Yeah. So you can get a kind of an idea of what's going on there on each video. Over here, you have the intro, and it's like I said, the viewers are still watching it after 30 seconds. Here's your top moments. Let's go ahead and click on that. All right, so now we're getting our top moments, like this air fryer one here. And it kind of shows like you get them in there, and then they're staying, and you lose somebody there, but bam, they come back here. That may be somebody came in to look at the video to try to get some information off of it, especially if it's a how-to video. And here, let's look at this one here. And this one, I retained them, pretty good all the way through. If somebody's looking to get a passport, they would, look through that. All right, so let's go to spikes. Spikes appear when more viewers are watching, rewatching, or sharing. So look at this spike right here we got. So that must be something about, how, like let's say, they didn't know how to plug in the video, something on it's right here. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's how to plug the cord in. So people were like rewatching that just to figure it out. And then the dips, that's when you're losing your audience. All right, so let's slide down here, and this is how viewers find your videos. Overall, YouTube search. That's my #1 way that people find it. External, that's probably Google search. Suggested videos, that's what YouTube suggests the video, only 9% really. Browsing features, unknown, blah, blah. So let's go to the external and see what we got from external. So Google search, yeah, that's most of it. DuckDuckGo, Yahoo, Bing. Let's look at YouTube search. Now this tells you what people are searching, how to make a Google account, how to go incognito, how to charge a GoPro 10. So that gives you an idea. Now suggested videos, these were all the dog ones. Because I've got one video that gets a huge, it's about a pit bull, and it gets a lot of views. And then playlists, let's look at those. So Mix, Tom Lehman, and these are other playlists. If you want to go and look at see more, you can pull up this page, and it gives you a little better idea of how many searches there were, what the impression click-through rates were, what the view rates were based on that, and what the watch time was. And you can see YouTube search is #1, right? And so let's go ahead and let's get out of that. Oh, up here you can look also and see, it tells you where they came from. There you can see like direct or unknown, browser feature, YouTube search. And so it kind of gives you an idea of where everything, this is telling you how to what videos are working and what's not. And then top videos, you can look at those too. So here we can go through and just see. Now this is interesting because if you look, here's that, the one I was just telling you about, the pit bull. So anyway, it got almost 250,000 impressions. It had a 16% click-through rate, and it had 48,000 views. But if you come down to this one, the pit bull is the boss of this house. It got 58,000 impressions, had a 23% click-through rate, and 18,000 views. So this kind of gives you an idea of what, how you can get more click through. Here's a good one right here. Here's how to find a friend's phone with an iPhone. So anyway, it got 32,000 impressions, had a 26% click-through rate, and had 9,000 views. So that's good. Let's find another high one. Here's a 20%er. How to clear deleted voicemails. 5,700, and I almost got 50. I mean, really, that's 2465. That's really good. That number does not jive that well with this number. That I don't know how they got that. If you divide this by this, it's not 20. So they may be off on that. So they take an average of all of this and they say it's 11.5. But some of them you don't get anything on. Like look at this one here. How to remove the face. I got 8%. Here's a 6%. And even though this gets a lot of views, I had a low click-through rate on it from the thumbnail. But so you can judge what's working and what's not working by looking at that. Let's go ahead and click out of that. And that's basically your page here. So that is the content page in analytics, the video page in the content page. So we're going analytics to content to video. And that's how that works. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos where I show you how to do stuff on YouTube. Peace out.